It's Eddie Riel again, and I just wanted to recap on something that I had said in my last interview. When I was talking about the videos and the recording and stuff like that, I know some of you out there may be like, what's this guy nuts, man? You gotta have great, videos, and they stir up big time hits, and you get viral stuff on YouTube, and yeah, man, I'm all for that. What I was getting at is, I personally didn't have the money to do that, and I still don't. And I've been in and around music a long time, and I was just trying to get at the point that I think that if you're doing something that you really love to do, and the only thing that you can do is play gigs under someone else or open mics and stuff like that, and you have the means to film that, through an iPhone or anything like that. I'm fortunate to have an iPad 3, which has a pretty good camera on it, so that's kind of my window. I really think that those performances should be filmed and put them up there for people to see, because I've gotten most of my fan base from these videos. I call them lousy videos that my wife just throws up. I mean, I've got probably 15 versions of Walking On or New England, some even in the same place, and other places that I play that just go up on my wall, and that there shows your integrity as a musician. Because for me, I was really worried about it in the beginning, and I was like, oh man, we can't put that up. Oh man, we got 2 or 3 of these. But now, 6 months down the road, I got like 6 pages of stuff on YouTube, and sure, it's a lot of the same old stuff. Some of it's real garbage, man. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm like, oh my God, I would, But you'd be surprised how many people have seen that stuff on Facebook, Twitter, and whatnot, Reverb Nation, and have really dug it, and they've like friends their friends, and whatever, and tweeted somebody else, or tweeted however, tweet. And it's really been a wicked positive thing for me, and I use that as my and you get good takes too. And as I say, nobody's going to perform a live show the way that they do their demos or their professional videos. So you can take the best excerpts of those, and actually I've got stuff on MySpace as well. You can make an MP3 file. You can send the best videos. You can have somebody computer enhance that stuff after. Like I have a friend of mine who's really good at that. Who's probably going to do some discs. People want to actually start getting my stuff and listening to it, which is pretty cool. And you can use that as your actual gig demo. You'd be surprised, if you call a club, or you go to a club and you call them, or you talk, however you go about getting your gigs. I mean, for me, what I do is I send them a link of my best performance, and say, this is who I am, this is what I do, I want a gig, you know what I mean? And I think when they look at your performance and be like, hey man, this guy played somewhere, man, and everybody liked him, and everybody's clapping, and wow, he's got 6 pages of stuff here, and he's doing. I really think that for anybody out there that doesn't have the money to do, the big wang dangle thing, all I'm trying to say is don't be put off. Like say, oh well, geez, I can't get it, I can't, do this because man, you can do anything you want if you want to do it bad enough. If you love what you're doing and people like to listen to it, you got to get it out there. And I think that's my best advice. I've only been in this a short while myself, but I've got a pretty good fan base, and I've gotten gigs from playing open mics. You play an open mic, I mean, there's a good chance you're gonna. I played in front of guys that have been playing 40 years, that are very great songwriters. They can destroy me on the guitar or whatever. But there's something in my stuff they liked, whether it was my voice, whether it was the words, my song, and that's gotten me gigs with them, and it's gotten me more fans through there, and That's what I was getting at. I wasn't being, well, you know, just throw up any kind of shit, you know, and, you know, whatever, and you don't have to, you know, make video. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, use what you got and make it work. And believe it or not, the things that you think might not be so great, some of the things that have worked for me have been, you know, the worst things. That's why I'm doing this whole interview thing here at my wife, because I thought the whole idea might have been a bad thing. But interaction is the best way, no matter how you do it, you know. And I really think that that's my biggest piece of advice, and that's been my best friend, is all in videos that, you know, why don't you just play this song right now, right here in the bedroom, you know, when you're half awake or whatever, with no mic, no whatever. And I look at it, I say, man, you put that on YouTube and I'll strangle you. It's like, that's horrible. And then, like, you know, 30 days later, I got like 86 hits and all these, like, great comments. So apparently it's working. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not dissing any local recording studios, independent labels. That's what I'm saying. If I had the money, I'd probably be in one of them. I'd probably be down at Watercourse or one of these great studios, people I know well, and I'd be making a wicked demo. If you get somebody to promote you, well, this is a good way to get somebody to promote you. Is doing, you know, what I'm doing, because nobody's going to promote you if you don't have the money to make a great disc, and you don't do it, and you don't throw anything out there and spin it around, and you shy from the open mics and getting gigs because of that fact. Nobody's going to know who you are. Nobody's going to promote you. But if you're out there and you are good and somebody likes you, if they think you're good, I mean, you may get a promoter. And that's what I hope for every day. You know, it's like, well, I'd be thrilled if somebody called me up and said, hey, I'm going to promote you because, you know, I've seen all your stuff and this is great and that's great. And if that ever happens, well, then I'll do an interview about that, and I'll be like, you know, I was talking about this 6 months ago and this happened. So, you know, I'm just trying to give pieces of advice to other people who are doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm sure there's people out there that are probably totally against what I'm saying, but, you know, it's just an opinion, and they're like buttholes everybody's got. Anyway, see you out there.